Hello!
Hello and welcome everyone to our playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. I'm Josh,
I'm Munchie
and we will continue the saga,
of Wine Auntie and her shenanigans.
also known as Venus.
Wine Auntie and her shenanigans.
Only one person calls her Wine Auntie.
I mean, yeah. But you and I make three.
Apologies if you hear us eating chips.
Also, apologies for the fact that our mics have just decided to be weirdly sensitive today for no good reason. I don't understand that one. We ate our suppy earlier than normal, and thus we are now hungry. What doing?
Waiting for the thing to load.
I am happy with the number of Astarian cosplays we got to see this weekend.
Oh yeah.
There was a total of like 4 of them. It made me very happy. The lack of any other Baldur's Gate character did kind of make me a little bit sad. It was like just Astarian. Only Astarian. That is all.
Only Astarian.
Just Astarian. Only Astarian. It works less well with Astarian. It has too many syllables.
Okay, we're gonna start west for help.
Time to see what's new horrors waiting for us.
And now we head back to the grove to go tell on a certain Kagha.
Well, you know. Someone has to tell him. May as well be us.
Looking ahead.
While we're at it.
Summon our friends back.
Yep, okay.
And now we have Borbs. Because they are far more useful than the cat. And because they will not let me summon a leopard.
I mean, they're only more useful than the cat because they can fly.
Mm-hmm. And they won't let me summon a leopard.
At least not yet.
Which is what her actual familiar is.
I don't think you got any more new items.
Is the lag being ridiculous again? Because I haven't seen our... Nope, there it goes.
Remember,
I've seen what?
I'm the only one in
No.
Listen, while you're playing the game, I'm kind of vaguely monitoring the other part.
It doesn't go out.
You say this, but we already have an episode where we lost our audio at random.
Because that's the mic side.
Solanas be with you.
Yes, and now I'm paranoid.
Oh, you should be extremely... You're going to continue to be extremely paranoid. Because the timer bar is going to continue to be frozen.
No, well. Now we're in the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
I want to break the pot.
Zevlor, by Delt's virtue, the blade of frontiers? What's happened, Will?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
Believe me, I understand better than most.
A moment passes as Zevlor contemplates Will's words. He then turns his attentions to you.
Our time grows short. If Kagha won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road, goblins or no.
How do we show him the thing that we found?
Go number one. Oh, three.
What is it?
I feel like two.
Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to. We are refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
Gods! These are those thieves! Their whole city was dragged into Avernus for a while. Zariel was delighted. When they made it back out, I hoped they got their happy ending.
No,
No.
definitely not.
Nope. I feel like it's one or two.
Pick one.
I kind of want to be optimistic and go with one, but yeah.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already, and more will die if we're forced out again.
So how do we show him the thing?
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect,
Our time grows short. If Kagha won't so long as Kagha leads them, we'll never be safe here. If you're suggesting we remove her...
That's exactly what I'm suggesting.
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
Indeed. What's it work to you, or leave it to me?
Leave it to me. I'll do the thing.
You're
I like
taking a
stabbing.
risk for us. I'm still hoping Kagha leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
Because we can. Wait. Wrong game.
Okay. Which game were you thinking?
Portal. We do what we must. Because we can.
I feel that's a saying somewhere. Okay.
No, it's literally a thing that GLaDOS says. In the name of science. And now what do we do?
We go face Kagha.
Can we get the owlbear cup first? Or do we have to do this to get the owlbear cup?
Oh, we can.
Well, I just didn't know if owlbear cup would be helpful for us
At this moment?
to have in the fight.
Not really, I don't think.
That's fair. It is still a baby.
I think your bird's free enough.
Yes, I see.
Okay. We're going to save.
In case we fuck it up.
Kind of, yeah.
We're gonna save in case we mess up.
I'll give it
I know that's not how you should be playing, but hey,
That's how we've been playing thus far.
well, no,
Oh my.
we like a good story here.
Yes. You know, I'm still hungry. I'm gonna go get the last of the grapes and like one of the other fruits.
Okay, if you want to, then we'll talk to her.
E. Oh, that was louder than I wanted it to be. E. I am the hungry because we ate too early.
That's you ready?
Yan yan?
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
No, but yeah.
Monster. Too kind. A demon, more like.
I know the truth. You made to take up the grove of the shadow of the druids.
Yeah, that one.
What?
We have the note proving you.
Oh, that's not concerning in any way. Oh, good.
Oh, the rats for the druids.
That makes sense.
They're all shorties.
Small friends? Well, they're not friends, but small. Small is correct.
More like my niece.
Small, like my niece. And, you know, the other parts of my family that are... Listen, my family has a weird thing for halflings. I don't...
No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kagha, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Pick one.
And like 3 and 4.
What do you look for? You want to side with the shadow druids?
Oh, am I misreading that?
Yeah.
Okay. I misread that. I misread that as the Shadow Druids are over, and the circle is overdue for change.
No. No.
Okay, well that makes it 3. Forget it, explain it yourself.
Decline the honor. Very well. Alson's always welcomed untouchables to your midst. Defile the grove for the sake of harmony. We've come from Cloakwood to correct his mistakes.
Cloakwood? Shadow druids? Kagha, have you lost your mind?
Olladin speaks truth. Do you disagree? Would you see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Kagha, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
Why are you dumb? Do I want to try to make her stop? Or do I want to just stab?
Oh, okay. You intend on forcing you to take your life. So be it.
I mean, part of me kind of feels like that one is the correct one.
Do you want to kill her?
I mean,
Or do you want to try to save her?
is she able to be saved?
Okay.
I mean, we could try persuasion and be like, hey, you want to not fucking do that?
Or do you want to stab?
This is a hard choice, because I do kind of want to stab. I do like stab. But I also do not know if can be saved. Fuck it, I'm choosing stab. We stab.
Oh, then come get it.
I choose stab! I knew I was correct in my first instinct of choosing staff.
There. And we stab again. And one more time.
Wow, this plum has literally no flavor.
Then we enter.
Rude.
You missed. The bird. He flies. Over. And shall take your life.
I peck.
And we enter. Oh!
Rude. Now you must die.
Couldn't save in time.
You hurt my burb, and now you must die.
Kagha.
Them's the rules.
Ooh. You know what? I have this really nice fire arrow with your name on it.
And we've carved it there just for you, right before we got here.
Now then. Off balance. And then enter. Bird. We're gonna peck your eyes out.
Or, claw from one of the two.
Oh, you missed!
Rude.
How could you miss?
You need to avenge your brother. And instead you missed. How dare.
You are... Yeah.
Eclipse, what are you doing?
I want to see what else you got. Build it dead.
Eclipse has chosen chaos.
Build weapon.
Sorry,
do we
I got
want...
distracted by my feet.
What's your build weapon? Do you want a great axe, a great sword, halberd, a maul, a spear, or a trident?
I like tridents.
Okay. Then we can build a deck. Nope. Definitely not that one. Disadvantage, really? Because we're in mud?
Rude.
Oh, we're too close. Post attack opportunity. I can live with that. Okay. Ooh, critical hit. Okay.
Handy. Hey, stop attacking us. How dare you?
Let's see. 1, 2, and... And you over here. Kagha's down. Good job, Will. Ooh, they dug out the wolf. Wolf died.
That means we don't get to befriend the wolf? What if I wasn't to befriend the wolf? Was the wolf a good guy or a bad guy?
Wolf was a good guy.
Okay. Well then, rude.
Take that. And then we're gonna shove you. Bye. Piercing. Piercing strike. You're gone. Hold first. Great job. Yep. Darian.
On the way.
Here. And we're gonna murder you.
We stab? We stab. We stab.
Oh yes, we stab.
We stab
Sorry.
a lot.
Stab.
We stab many
He
times.
crits. When we take all of your possessions.
And we stab and then we steal. Obviously.
No. We're gonna enter.
Still on my feet. With haste.
What do we want to hit you with? Ooh, this asshole. No, actually, no. We're just need a regular arrow on you. Time to be simple.
Like syrup? Be sweet like sugar.
Maybe I need more pockets.
I picked up. What does Kagha have? Ooh, a key. But very.
Man.
Brutal's Revenge.
Oh, just take all of the things.
Oh, yeah.
You know you're going to take all of the things.
I need to.
Stop pretending you're not going to take all of the things.
Okay, and let's talk to you.
Want to have a word.
To think Kagha had turned to the ways of shadow. Her corruption ran so deep.
We didn't
Yet for
notice.
her to die like this, under the Tree Father's gaze, perhaps it is justice.
No?
If only justice soothed my heart. A grove drenched in blood is no sanctuary at all.
That's fair. Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, come on. And the ritual.
That was a weirdly loud thump. Now how do we make the ritual stop happening?
Oh, cool.
Oh, the tieflings leave.
I think that's solved it.
Yay!
But it doesn't matter because that's our next place we're going to anyways.
And because we gotta go kill all the goblins.
Well, I think we need
To loot the bodies first.
Good Boy doesn't have anything. We raise Good Boy. No.
And I said no.
That mural, they look
Dad.
like Justiciars.
Dad.
Take care of Kagha.
You can climb up those vines.
Okay, I don't think those vines are climbable.
They were glowing when you were going by them. Usually when they glow it means you can climb them. Hello, child. When the hell did you disappear before?
Bonus. Guidance. Come on, come on. 19.
Yes.
Watching his hands, you realize he's miming opening something.
Read his. You want persuasion or read his mind?
Let's use persuasion.
Okay.
That worked pretty well.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Hello?
Hello.
Me?
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts.
That's fair. Alright, well.
What a disaster.
Couldn't be helped. Those druids left us.
Alright, well, now what?
Kagha was right. We must put ourselves first. She's dead because of your meddling.
Rude?
Fuck are you?
Rude? How dare? She's dead because she chose shadow demons.
Shadow druids over you.
Exactly.
We need a plan. We need a leader.
How could we be so blind?
Is that a very large sleepy bear?
Yep.
Can I pet
The
him?
Rite of Thorns has ceased. It seems you will be allowed to stay. But behave.
We take the tieflings.
Yay! Can I pet the bear? I want to pet the bear.
I'm
That's fair. I want to throw a fish.
What's that?
Yep, I thought that would work. Bears are always motivated by food. Luca knows this better than anyone. Oh, she went, ate the fish, and then fell asleep.
Ooh, it's a squirrel!
Hi, squirrel. Squirrel? Hello, squirrel. I give you scratches. You're very cute.
Get out!
Rude.
Squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
The hell was that for?
You're trespassing. This is my territory.
I don't think the squirrel likes you.
Rude. Shall we use persuasion?
Sure.
Shall we persuade it to realize that we're not a threat?
Advantage.
We have advantage because it's an animal?
Yep.
Did we just nat 20? Yes. Perfect.
How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground.
I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but
These trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
That's fair.
I'm not gonna climb the trees. What we got? An ear.
Okay. Okay.
Gives us an ear.
Why is there a Urple thing? Is that the squirrel?
Yeah.
Ah. Well, we don't need to climb any trees, so we're good. Grumpy squirrel is grumpy. Hi.
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping, clawing at the arrow.
I feel like the correct answer is number 1.
That's what Zevlo said too. I hope you're right. I want to help. I just didn't think it would feel like this.
No, congratulations, you can take as many rests as you want.
Why? Because now we don't have to worry about the tieflings being, were removed. Or both. Good. Now, where do we get to the man who I wanted to stab before? I assure you, I still want to stab him.
Coming. Goblins hunting packs.
I mean, we are a ranger. We may as well take advantage.
We need an army, not a hunter.
I've carved up goblins from here to Inner Chult. We will overcome, whatever the odds.
Okay, let's go back and get the rest of our people.
Why? Did everyone just kind of fall behind? Did everyone not notice where we went?
They did not get on the elevator.
How dare they? Why did they not get on the elevator? Guys! Stop being dumb.
That's fine.
Because you have to manage to get them. So should we leave those two up here and then...
Have to go back down.
Yeah, but we could have just told them to get on the elevator. And then yeah.
I do wish I could understand you.
Bolo!
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Oh, okay.
Glory. Now, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
You're lucky I like you because you're an eccentric, and I tend to like eccentrics. What the fuck are shapeshifting devils?
So, the Bolo is a very famous bard.
Uh-huh.
He likes to tell stories.
Okay, so we're giving him a way to make the
to
make the story better.
4 is if you really want to dig into it. 3, one is you actually describe them.
Yes.
2 is I could care less. They were goblins. 3 is I'm gonna give you as much information as you can. 4 is it was a wild tale.
I like 4. I was feeling 4 before, but I feel like I like 4 more now.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Ooh. You want to continue?
Yes, we continue.
Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass.
For brass.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, I think they will.
Yes, that was definitely a role cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglubbiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Is it not worth the ink and parchment?
Or do you like, no, continue.
I kind of like letting him continue, honestly.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to
I
their
thought
camp
it
as we
was...
speak.
Ready to go meet him again?
I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
I don't want to know what brought him to the wild in the first place, to be honest.
Why, goblins, obviously. But someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
Why the dragon?
That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon.
That's
Until
fair.
we meet again.
That's fair.
Are you sure you don't want me to cross you and Bard?
Cross me into Bard.
Cross-class you into Bard. That'd be hilarious.
I mean, I'm not against this. Given that Luca's family do all, like, perform and have high performance.
Ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
You saved our little girl and stopped the ritual. Thank you. We are in your debt.
I hope we meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise.
Thank you for helping me.
Stealing the idol. What were you thinking?
I was trying to help.
Go talk to some interesting people.
I mean, this world's full of them. We still need to go find the man that I want to stab. I can't remember where he was.
You don't know who you want to stab.
There was a man in a previous episode that caused me immediate annoyance, and I wanted to stab him, and then he killed us all because you didn't rest before we did the thing.
How much?
I like stabbing. Would you rather I shoot? There.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
What do you have? We could use some things. Also, we could probably sell some things. Do we have anything to sell?
First, I'll make him happy.
By donating a bunch of random things?
And now he sells it. And the wood shield.
And does he have anything that we want? That we can just trade for?
Oh, heavy stone.
Why do we have a heavy stone? Why are we carrying around a stone? I mean, I carry around stones, but I'm fucking weird.
I'm your Venus.
I'm your fire.
Your soul desire.
That's the goal anyway. Wait. Yeah.
What's a rope?
Rope?
Studied lit it off. We'll save you for
a rainy day?
I don't want to say rainy day, but
I mean, you probably shouldn't wear studded leather in a rain because then the studs will rust.
Yeah.
Well, that's not what you meant.
We're gonna give you two. Starian. Love.
Do we have anyone else that can use those gloves?
Let's go with.
Because Astarion already has fancy gloves, I think. I think we already gave Astarion fancy gloves. I like my hat. It's very neat. I have a feather.
Let's see what
in
we
it.
can get. Jib, what is a star?
Astarion was rapier, I think.
That's our knife. Let's get our beloved knife.
I like knives.
He has a bow.
Of course he has a bow. Dagger, 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 dagger. Dagger, dagger, dagger. Will is the rapier. That's right. Also, I think we have a rapier.
Ooh, should we get Will a rapier?
Does Will need a new rapier? I feel like Will could probably use a new rapier. We could give him a fancy scimitar.
The pride of the gate.
3 to 10. Hold a 9. I see we add 2. Chainmail, nobody needs heavier. A moment. Medium. 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 Medium.
I think everyone we have is light.
Ooh. Ooh, stealth checks.
That would be better for Astarion because we have him set as an assassin. Don't we have Astarion set as an assassin?
Astarion is an assassin.
So give him the stealth checks one, and that way it'll help with the
skill mail. Rope. Little armor. Okay.
And then we can give Astarion's current to someone else. Because he currently has an upgraded armor set up too.
Okay.
Matthew.
I'm gonna add
an amount of gold.
20 gold.
We're already. Oh no, we aren't overpaying by much.
And I think we need to add. Okay.
Is the goal to always give him slightly more than we're getting? Is that the goal essentially?
Kind of. And then he doesn't have any potions. Told the hag who has potions.
Yeah, but we also stole all of the potions.
Do you want to get a wide variety of arrows and spend the rest of our money?
As well. Arrows are incredibly useful, actually. Oh, he has 3 ice arrows. Fancy that.
Okay. Ice, fire, arrow. I don't think we need an arrow. Our hit point regainer.
Ooh. Arrow of lightning? You want to get more than one.
Okay. I say we barter. Great.
Fantastic. Now we have all the things.
House potions.
Now we need to get everyone set up with their setups.
And you will. And you to Astarion. Send you to Astarion.
Here. What about all of the herbs? What are those going to be used for?
What herbs?
I thought we had herbs from when we got the hags, or did we sell those already?
Oh, those are drinks.
I thought we got herbs from the hags. I might be mistaken though.
I have no idea what they do.
Oh well. They get us drunk a little bit, probably. I assume. You know. Hey, Eclipse. Eclipse, what are you doing? Eclipse. Bye. Bye. Eclipse is having a spaz. Eclipse is being a spaz. Hey, that leather matches his helmet better, so, you know, we've got that going for us.
So Will.
What's next, I wonder?
Will, put on this better armor. And use this better knife.
I'd love to, thanks.
He doesn't wear armor.
Nope. You can tell. I don't think she would be able to wear armor. It would melt. Anyway.
Report back in.
We took care of the problem, sir. I told you we would do the thing.
Where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
I killed her.
Truly. I'm sorry it had to come to this. But she left us with no choice. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
Let me guess, you want something?
Pretty much.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities,
You're no armor.
You're no armor.
There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
I feel like it's one.
Everyone in this camp
That's already
depends on
disappeared.
it.
That's because he wanted paid for it.
We'll be ready to leave as soon as you
The Starian wanted paid for it.
I hardly need a body.
It was gonna be one or two is the thing.
No, sir. At least the monsters there.
It's weird. Astarion disapproves of going out to fight, but he does approve of fighting once we're fighting. Summon our bird friend back? Astarion is strange. He doesn't approve of going out to fight people that we're asked to, but he does approve of the fighting once we're doing the fighting. I don't... Oh dear. Also, I don't... Who were they that I wanted to stab? And also where? They were near the place where we got the amethyst.
Oh yeah.
They were in that vicinity. We tried going out away, and we ran into a person, and then we ran into a person, and then we had, and then and then they killed us. Anyway, now what?
I say we go to sleep.
That makes sense. We heal up the rest of the way.
Yeah, we need to regain all our spell slots.
Pretty much.
My faith protects me.
I'm just sad.
Where am I needed?
Go to sleep, bitch. No, wait. Hold
Yeah,
on.
we're out of rages.
Yeah. Well, and now we can sleep as many times as we would like, which is helpful. It appears nobody wants to speak to us. Rude.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I mean, I am curious about that.
I know. Wasn't it impressive?
Yeah,
Actually, yep. It's number 2.
Aren't you just obsessed? And here I am, not even trying. You don't bother us anymore. Now I've made sure of it.
And there's nothing else to say. Oh, there's a pretty waterfall in the background.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped.
You have neat horns. Wait.
Continue. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna ask all the questions.
Yes. Yeah, let's just start with number 1.
He brings to mind a story. The devil with the silver tongue.
No?
An old
Made me
fairy
laugh?
tale my father read to me. The kind with
I thought he had an Urple tongue.
a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse.
Oh no.
The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach.
It
but
was his
his
daughter.
beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
Eclipse, what the hell are you doing? I keep getting distracted by Eclipse. He just won't stop swimming in circles. Just doing loopy-loops. It's weird.
Nora, continue.
Yeah, this is the one.
Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost will be too great.
Okay.
Well, do you want to be the part of the kettle?
Four.
Yeah.
I didn't, and I couldn't. My soul was a necessary price to pay for.
Can't speak on it.
Yep.
You know I can't say more, but I can say this. I had but one road I could travel. For now, you have a dozen, 100, 1,000 to choose from. A road that leads to a devil is the very last one you should follow.
Your hair, aren't you? Right.
You're flirting with him now. Great.
I'm not intentionally flirting with him.
One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call.
I did warn you.
It was for me.
There will be another.
I was
This one's a good
camping near
one.
the
He'll
Cloakwood
make.
when I heard it.
He likes all your hero
A
work.
child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Yeah, I feel like it's number one.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil.
The guys don't care about you, dude.
That it took so long
That's,
for me to
yeah.
see the coast suffer. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
It's either number 3 or number 4.
It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made.
Ooh, Bloodstone is my other
But that
birthstone.
story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
That's fair.
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born.
It's strange that he approves of us
It's a
asking
lot
this.
like that, I imagine.
Oh, he approves of.
Any interaction?
Yeah.
I feel the weight of these horns on my head.
Like I said,
He just likes to talk, I think.
unlike Astarion,
Feel these ridges snaking down my
he
neck.
doesn't hear if you pry.
Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable
To be
places.
fair, also, though, I do at least vaguely know
haven't seen your
Astarion's
reflection
story.
just yet.
I also wouldn't want it to be pried out of
What do
me.
you see?
You know which answer is the correct one.
I think that's a devil if I do say so.
I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way.
Told you.
The answer is yes.
I suppose I'll
You'll soon have to make a
trusted in
choice.
me,
Damn it.
horns and all.
Don't worry, you don't have to make it until the end of
A
that.
curiosity.
That's fair.
Maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
We should get you out of this pack.
Yeah, we should get you out of this
A
map.
possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
I mean, I feel like it's 3.
It could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Razora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly.
I see.
The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Yeah.
I'm sure we will.
I like number 1.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Let's check today's.
Out of sight, out of mind.
What did you do?
I see how much everybody loves you.
Don't touch me.
Rude?
Neutral.
Neutral?
Blades always sharp.
Middle neutral?
Neutral.
Sharp as ever.
Astarion has a lot more problems with me because I'm not incredibly mean to
Will!
children.
It's happy with and easily convinced by the end.
Will likes talking about everything, and is probably the easiest one to get, I think. I feel like Will is probably just the easiest one to get. Let's be honest here. Pretty sure Will is just, like, the easiest one that you can fall into.
Struggling more with every moment.
Okay. I don't think our resident.
What are you doing?
No.
What are you doing?
No.
Are we ignoring him and whatever he's doing?
Yes.
Just thought of something.
Hey, soldier. The year, 10 air. The place, a sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual.
Oh no.
Oh.
Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus.
Rude.
I think I'm aware of that
In
one.
my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils.
Yeah.
10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Ooh, I like stories.
I have stories. I think the answer is 2.
I'll mete out the best ones bit by bit, so you always have a reason to keep me around. Clever, right?
No. You are a golden retriever.
I was going to keep you around anyways. You're adorable. You mentioned a boss.
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie.
English should not go in pies.
You put your finger in the pie so you can lick it, and then you know what it tastes like. You know if you like it.
A good job. With people
That's
I liked,
unsanitary.
doing work I
And
was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Oh, to feel so invincible again. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
Touching others.
The ability to give hugs.
No, she really wants to give a hug.
You need to find someone who's fire resistant, friend.
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
Hence the sparks coming off of you consistent.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but,
I try. Fair enough.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, and start making up for lost time.
I wouldn't mind you.
But not today.
We talking.
Copper for your thoughts?
What's the best way to kill devils?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces.
Gotcha. Bombs for or foes.
That
Got it.
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Write this down. Write this down.
Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good,
Sharp
good.
instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive him.
So sharp things, sharp and pointy things.
Sharp and pointy
Anyway, what
things.
were we talking
We've
about?
got those. We're good with sharp pointy things.
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
Well, probably I'd still be with my loving husband. He wouldn't be dead right now. Wait.
I'll be at my home. Never care in the world.
Yeah, I feel like that's as close as we're gonna get.
Oh man, lucky you. That's the dream. Maybe when this is all done, you can show me where you came from.
I would love to.
Funny you should ask that.
My
Seems to
family
be.
home's
Yeah.
long gone, but I'll show you my favourite chow hall in the city.
Because you have noticed,
if it's still
your
standing.
character's from Baldur's Gate.
Everyone's from Baldur's Gate. We're all from Baldur's Gate.
Another conversation.
Soldier.
To know each
We were
other.
both
How?
part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice.
Me by
Her
force. That's, yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter.
Why does that
She
look like that
favoured
hurt
me
you?
like a child favours a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Oh, you.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
I do not envy you.
No.
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
I mean, she used to be mortal.
Does that mean we can kill her?
Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devil slavering with delight.
Rude.
I should have looked
Your
after
eye
the
keeps
Aldrin's
freaking
men.
out, friend.
Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right.
The left or the right one?
The one keeps going pure red.
The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I
But she
knew
keeps
it
getting
would be a
emotional.
nightmare, same as I had to.
And it looks more like a glitch. Because it's only one eye, not
Avernus
both.
is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad.
Okay. Her,
Is it time for a nap?
go see Shadowheart, and then we can go down for a nap, and then the.
Shadowheart's all the way over here. Rude.
Something the matter? What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Ooh, I like art too.
I also like her. I mean, is it number one? I feel like it might be number one.
Fine. What's on your mind?
He's the most closed off member of our team.
That makes sense.
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Well, where would you go?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Oh.
If we do survive,
I
we'll
like
have
pressing
separate
one.
lives to
Sorry.
return to.
That's fair.
I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
So the level of closed off goes her and then Astarion.
Okay.
And then magic friend. And then
Will and Carlac would just talk about whatever you want.
that makes sense.
Will would want to talk about his stuff, but he can't because of the thing.
Because of the
so
glitch in the contact.
So Carlac is the most open of all the companions.
Yes. And then the two most closed off are her and Astarion.
It's
Mostly due to their
delicate
past.
matter, not something for light conversation. I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Okay, so she does enjoy you.
Yay.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
You're no fun.
I'm just looking to make conversation.
Conversation shouldn't be made. It should be grown. Let the seeds sprout in their own time.
Fine.
Yeah, 3.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Okay.
And now we go away. Are those the only ones we're talking to? What about What's Her Nuts?
You want to go find What's Her Nuts?
What's Her Nuts? Is What's Her Nuts around here? I mean, we talked to everyone else. We may as well talk to What's Her Nuts.
We'll go find What's Her Nuts.
Speak.
Bark.
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zafisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Yeah, I feel like it's 1.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant,
Yeah, let's not
ordered
rush
to
this out
chaos
too early.
and cold
Yeah.
fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more, infinities upon infinities. I expect I am your first.
I feel like it's number 1.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them.
My kind?
That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Oh no.
A rude.
Really? Thanks for noticing.
I feel like it's 3.
That is an observation, not a compliment.
Too bad.
No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
You are so full of sass.
I understand
Yeah.
much beyond your comprehension.
You're gonna find out
I know the
he is the most
key
funny
of
of her
our
kind.
condition.
That
It is
makes sense.
imperative we locate a creche. You do well
He's
to observe
hilarious.
more and question less.
I question everything.
You want 1 or 2?
Let's go with 2.
I have a confession.
What's that?
I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
Thank you. And what now?
Head what now?
Now, well, you've earned my respect and more still. You've proven your wits. You are efficient and dominant, in and out of battle. You've proven your courage. I swear you would tear the horns off one dragon to plunge into another. And your
They are
heart
sharp
be
and pointy.
bland. Your scent
If I
alone
couldn't
is enough
befriend
to
the
make
dragon
my
first,
neck
and then send
sweat
him after my
and
enemies.
my hairs stand on end.
The problem is that my sass wants to say one.
You can go one.
But I also feel like confusion makes sense for her, and she would possibly say two. So it's one or two.
Pick one.
I kind of like one.
If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be. Say what I must be. To survive every beast I face and every wound I bear. Bah, enough talk. I will be plain. I want to taste
It wants you.
Perhaps tonight, perhaps later. But I want it all the same.
Okay.
You?
What? What? Excuse me, what the fuck just happened? What just happened?
Are you gonna turn her down?
How did this happen? I don't even think we've done that much to impress her.
I don't know, you were very dominant with that chiefling in that camp.
Were we?
Yes. Very.
I'm confused.
So the answer is no.
I'm very confused.
How confused are you?
I mean, the answer's no, but I'm also confused as to how this happened.
Oh, they'll start flirting with you. Why?
No, but how did we get approval with her so much higher than everyone else?
No, you don't. She just has the lowest threshold, probably.
That's fair.
No, 3.
Your loss, I fear. One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt. And
it will not.
Wish you could return to this lost moment.
I assure you, I will not.
Okay, now we sleep.
How did that happen?
We sleep. Everyone sleeps.
How did my least favorite character decide to start coming on to us so quickly? I'm confused.
We full rest.
I have questions.
Flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you break your meditation because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Hi, darling.
Shit.
It's easy one to snack.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
So you're not.
Darling, I already.
I just needed. Well,
blood.
Darling,
I already know.
In the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire.
We've known this whole time.
When's the last time you killed someone? Days, hours?
I feel like the problem is that which one is the least harmful? 1 or 3, I feel, is the problem.
You wanna go 1 or 3?
I feel like 1 might be the least harmful.
it's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds,
Well,
whatever
also
I
not
can get.
exactly animals, but hey.
Just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds.
Reading Darling's
secrets
mind.
half revealed.
Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah, why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs.
Darling, I already have bite marks on my neck.
I
Wait.
needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
I do.
I do.
I believe you.
The answer is yes.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further?
The next right here.
I only need a taste.
Do the thing.
Next right here.
I've already said yes. Yes, the answer is yes. The answer was always yes.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
The answer was always going to be yes.
Fine, drink my blood. Stares at you menacingly.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches. Your pulse quickens.
That's
We do need to stop him before he goes too far. That was concerningly good.
Darling, that's enough. That's enough.
Darling, I'm used to dealing with vampires, is the concerning thing. According to her lore.
There's your bites.
According to her lore, she is very used to dealing in vampires. So, just start like that.
My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
Well, good, darling.
I do look forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing.
Oh, of course, darling.
Yes,
of course.
yes, darling.
You're invigorating, but I need something more filling.
Fine, go get an animal.
You know, I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
More attractive. And now he's laying back down.
Go to sleep. I guess we talked to more than last time.
Yes.
And then we end the episode. See, look at that.
Yay! Did you catch your deer, darling?
How do you feel?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Of course I'm fine.
Just be glad I'm not a true vampire.
I wouldn't mind.
A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
That's true. I feel like we should just go with. I feel like number one works.
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive.
I think it's the worm.
They've changed
It's the worm.
rules.
Probably the worm.
Wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks,
I love when he gets excited. It's very cute.
Number 2, my lord.
It's number 2.
You're such a sweetheart. I'm
Thank
just
you.
glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks.
Not for you, my
Darling.
darling.
Though there's still time.
Darling, my
Hunting
husband
with
was a
vampires.
vampire.
Never thought I'd see the day. Very well, but I'm keeping an eye on you. And no wisecracks about having us for supper.
Yeah. And I'm way too hot to touch.
You're literally on fire.
I trust him.
I trust him. I trust him.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and...
Will did not like that, but Will already had so much trust in us.
Will already trusted us a little bit too much like a puppy does, is the problem.
No, Carl likes a puppy.
Okay, well, Will is also kind of puppy-ish.
There's a long day ahead of us.
And that's all we're in. Well,
no.
I want to check.
Keep your distance, darling.
Yay, he's in the green now.
Yes.
We're getting somewhere.
Neutral.
The pride of the gate.
Will is really good.
Will is a puppy, I think. I think both of our tieflings are puppies. I think we found 2 tiefling puppies. They're just hellhounds. It's fine.
Luca agrees with you.
Yeah.
That's when we're gonna end tonight's episode.
Bow.
Join us next time as we continue the story and figure out who is Auntie going to go after.
Auntie is almost assuredly still going after Starry, and she does have a thing for vampires. But that's not going to stop her from occasionally randomly flirting with a cute tiefling.
She'll leave the tieflings to her niece.
The tieflings can go to her niece. I mean, she did date a tiefling once. And then destroyed the entire cult that killed him.
And then
met her vampire husband.
And then Luca dated a vampire. He was like, no. I like tiefling. Okay, let's leave.
Well, this has become story time. It's fine.
We can talk more lore later.
Bye.
Bye.